Okay, so this recording is to show you how to use the free Mathworks version of Matlab if that's what you choose to do. I'm going to be following along the same activity that I've given you, but with some slight adjustments. So if I don't know how to log into free Matlab Mathworks account, and it should tell you, or you could go directly to mathworks.com /MW account. So that's where we ended up. And then I want to go to my Matlab drive. And again, if you're already logged in, then you just go to drive.mathworks.com/files, and that should take you here. Now, you have to first set up your account, and unfortunately, because I already set up my account, I can't show you how to do that. But you need an EDU email address to authenticate that, and it's a pretty quick process, and then you should get into one of these interfaces. Okay, you can see I have all my files here. You can upload your data and your code both in here. My code is not in here because I'm going to read directly off my website at GitHub, and I'll show you that you can use the read table command if you want. So I'm just going to show you off of a student's paper from last year. This read table should work, and sometimes it doesn't work. But I'll help you debug that if there's a problem. Okay, so this is my code I wanted to show you. And again, this is just mostly what I've given you, with a couple little things I've added. Let me show you some tricks to this user interface. So let's say let's go from the back forwards. Let's say you have everything done, and I'm going to run your code, and you sent me a copy of your file. I'm going to load it in here in the same directory with your code, with your data, and I'm going to just click up here. First of all, a comment is a % symbol, so all this green stuff is just comments. I'm going to hit the run button, and I'm using URL read, and inside quotes I put my URL, but you're going to probably be doing like a table read or something like that. All right, so I'm going to just show you where I am in the code. This jumped all the way down to here. After each of your plots, I want you to put the line pause and then the line close. And so in order to get past that, what this does is this pauses execution so I can see the pretty plot you've made. If I click down here in the command window, I have to click in the command window. This isn't going to work. I have to hit enter, and it will resume execution. Now I'm going forward to line 88. I plot T against Y. And then again, I want to pause. Actually, I'm on line 92 because I paused. So I click here and hit enter. It'll close that plot and so forth. And so I go like that, reading your whole homework. Click enter, and if there's a time when you want to say something to me, you have to use DISP, means display, in lieu of the print command that you might be used to. So for example, I want to know that this is the correlation of current temperature versus exposure, because otherwise it's just going to be some random text on the screen. It says answer equals. So by putting this here, I know that the thing that follows is the correlation. And the other nice thing to do at the end is just say script done, so that I know that everything ran correctly and you successfully got to the end of that file. Okay? I'm going to run that again and give you some more advice. One piece of advice is try not to close your graphics window using this button. I'm not sure if it will come back again. Let me try it. Oh, it comes back. Okay, it's fine. So I guess I can just do this. Let's see, I expected another graphic to show up. So maybe it's not always safe to do that. Okay, so maybe avoid closing the window that way. And if you get really stuck, you can always just close out this whole window, presuming you saved your work, and then you can reopen like this. And that will refresh everything, and you should be able to just get back in. I think that's everything I wanted to say. Yeah, so now you're back in. You have two copies of the same. Here's the crazy thing. If I close one of them, both of them sometimes closes. I don't understand. I'm still getting used to this user interface, so if you learn things about it, feel free to tell me. Yeah, it's not running for me now. Well, that's a fail. Let me try closing it and reopening it. See if it works. Oh, it says pause, press any key. There you go. Just you have to keep clicking into the command window, or I can't get everything to work. So I don't know what just went wrong here. It was just slow. I think it's running it again. But anyway, that should be enough of a video for you to figure this out, and go ahead and submit your data and your code if this is one of the projects you're doing.